G'day, my name is Jerry Huntman and I'm the Managing Director of an Australian company called SQ Mag Proprietary Limited. We run two businesses, IFWG Publishing International, which is a book publishing business, and IPI Comics, which is a graphic storytelling publishing business. Basically comics, graphic novels, manga. Now, the purpose of this posting is to say welcome. We just started the IPI Comics YouTube channel, and this is going to be our main conduit for news, information, what's going on, aside from our website. And the IFWG publishing channel will be revitalized so it runs more or less in parallel with the same sort of objective as this. Now, I want to talk a little bit about who we are, particularly with IPI Comics, and then I want to talk about the purpose of this particular channel, what our objectives are. It won't be long. And we might actually finish this video with our latest trailer for our latest Kickstarter, which I think is pretty cool. Many of the things I talk about, you can find the links below. Now, IFWG Publishing, the book publishing business, began a little over 15 years ago. We started with nothing, and then we grew into an international concern. Our global distributor is IPG Distribution, based in Chicago, and they have partners around the world, including in Australia, which is where we're based. And it's an important aspect of our business is to take care of our own home ground. Done very well with it. A bit over 90% of our sales revenue comes from the United States. That's because of almost sheer population size. That's the main contributing factor to that. Now, some years ago, we decided we wanted to get into the comic business. My second in charge of the company, Chris Sakira, has very extensive background in the comic business, and he was very keen on starting that business as well. So between the two of us, we said, yep, let's go ahead. And it took a lot of time to get the ducks lined up. We had to travel to the United States, get the right distributors. Right now, our prime distributor is Luna, which caters for, I think, around 6,000 comic stores in North America, plus beyond, like in Australia, England, wherever. We've got a fantastic printer now, based in Montreal, Transcontinental, who just do a sterling job, very professional, and also very well integrated into the comic industry in North America. In terms of graphic novels, we have printers in the US, but we also make good use of a partner, Fujian, who are based in China, who really do a great job. We're very lucky to have these partners. They are not just financial and business partners, they're also people who are very good to us, and likewise we try our best to be good with them. So we've got all those docs lined up, and it takes a while also to get production going and lead up time. End result is that our very first comic or comics rolled out in March last year, and on average we're running a little over one comic per month, and that's how we probably will be running for a while. We may end up peaking in the next several years to 2 comics a month. We don't want to go much beyond that, and the reason really is simple. Don't push it. Quality is number one priority, and that's what we're all about. So that's where we're at with IPI Comics and also our book business. Now, in terms of where we're going with this particular YouTube channel, is that for some time, and it will continue this way, our two websites, IFWG Publishing and IPI Comics, are integral to our business. This is the go-to. This is where there's a repository of information, some latest news. A lot of stuff goes through that, and it will continue that way. For a long time, IFWG Publishing, the book side of it, had a mail-out system, and it just fell to the wayside. And we had a little bit of a workshop. We wanted to work out why. Some of the reason why is because it's a lot easier to use social media and just put in instant posts, etc. When you got videos, you just do, you just put a video out. And also, to be honest with you, the heart wasn't really in it either. And I suspect it's partly because it isn't quite in line with short sound bits, getting the video side of it, sound and sight involved in any type of message you want to give. So that's why we're here. We still will use mail out, but our mail out now will be really just relaying a link to this YouTube, any given YouTube post that we put forward. This is what it's all about. So expect quite regular postings. It'll be me a fair bit, but also others. We will have visitors, creatives of ours, illustrators, colorists, letterers, writers, of course, script writers, editors in general. We'll also have guest spots, and we'll be talking to other professionals. And of course, if there are any events that have any recordings associated with it, we'll be very happy to place it on this YouTube site as well. So if, for example, we have a panel, and we do have panels at San Diego Comic-Con, if we have a recording, we would show it. Now, I'm not the first thing that's actually appearing in this particular channel. We just threw in a few quick ones. But it really is from here on that we'll be following that format closely. And so, we're here. You'll see a lot more of us. We absolutely hope that you subscribe to us and hit the notify button and like anything that you do see and watch. We look very much forward to giving you good news. And we have a lot of news to give to you, some very exciting things. And just to pique your interest, when I finish talking to you, I'll immediately show at the end of this video a short trailer for our Kickstarter. Now, just a quick word on the Kickstarter and how that fits in with our business model. Our comics get published directly, distributed directly to comic stores, online and bricks and mortar, through our comic distributors. Our books get distributed through IPG distribution to bookstores, online and bricks and mortar. Graphic novels, which are produced by IPI, also get distributed by our book publisher, but also our comic distributors. So therefore, our graphic novels get a double whammy. And that covers a lot of territory, that covers a lot of readers, fans, and whatnot. Now, we have a third distribution channel, if you want to use that term, and that is we took up crowdfunding some time ago. We've already done one successful one with a comic called The Matron. We'll give you some more stuff on that later. And we've got one running right now, and that's the Human Fly versus Dracula conflict across centuries. Now, the reason why we do Kickstarters is twofold. First and foremost, it is a different channel in terms of readers than the comic store distributors. Many people who like buying comics through crowdfunding tend not to buy many comics from comic stores. They like the indie stuff. And we're in a sort of a unique place. We're in between. We're indie, but we can also sell through the normal, traditional comic book channels. But at the same time, we've got that taste, that feel, that look about us and read that's independent as well, because we can play with stuff that the big guys don't want to play with. And so therefore, it's a legitimate channel, and may I add, on top of all of that, is that when we publish a comic or even a graphic novel through the traditional avenues, that's what you get. You get a comic. So it's a 24-page comic with 22 pages of content, a couple of ads, that sort of thing. But with Kickstarters, there's a lot of fun. We can have trading cards. We can have all sorts of weird rewards and some really interesting stuff. We can do variant covers that normally is just not worth economically to do through normal channels, but we can do like certain types of foil covers, that sort of thing. So really, we love it, and also it's another avenue for revenue. And may I add, what we offer is high value to the type of readers who want to have their collectible items, etc. Now, the second reason why we're doing Kickstarter is because um, producing comics is an expensive process. And if we didn't have Kickstarters, we would more linearly produce comics. But we've got so many ideas, we want to do so much. We'd like to run projects in parallel. And the Kickstarter is a real opportunity for us to fast track some projects. And this allows us to produce comics from more than one project roughly at the same time. And that's a really good thing from our point of view. It's a good business model. So for those reasons, we do Kickstarters, and it's exciting stuff. So exciting that we thought, hey, apart from saying welcome and thank you for joining our channel, here's a little taste of Dracula versus, the Human Fly versus Dracula conflict across centuries. See you later.